So as I'm sure you can see by the heading and the title of this video, that this reading is all about the Serenity Prayer. So I am psychic medium, intuitive tarot reader, and I love doing things that hopefully inspire you and help you to deal with whatever it is you're going through in life. And today I thought we would focus on serenity because it is something that is so important to all of us. So I have a basic tarot deck here. We are talking about the Serenity Prayer. I'm sure you've all heard it before. I'm sure many of you even recite it on a daily basis. And especially in times of trouble, in times of stress, in times of anxiety, it is a beautiful prayer that we tend to go to whenever we are dealing with stuff. And let's be honest, life is pretty tough at the moment. We're all dealing with stuff. So I do want to say to you at this point that this reading is for everybody. It's not for a particular group of people. It's not for people only going through a particular circumstance. It is for everybody. If you have found this video, if you are watching this video, whenever that may be, know that this is a reading that can hopefully help you navigate whatever it is that you are going through and dealing with in life right now. So what I do want to do, bear with me 1 second, I want to take that off and I want to put the Serenity Prayer up. So for those of you who aren't familiar with it, who, maybe don't know the words, repeat with me, read with me. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. It's so powerful. It really is so powerful because what this does is it just brings you into reality. It brings you into the here and now, and it takes the pressure off you. It takes the pressure off you to try and be something or someone that you are not. So the Serenity Prayer is something that we should all be reciting, not only when we have a problem, but all the time. So let's say it one more time. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So the Serenity Prayer, the reason why it's called the Serenity Prayer, just for those of you who you might not know, it was basically created, I forget the person's name. I did know it before I started recording, but right now I don't remember. It was basically created for people who are seeking peace in their life, for people who are seeking clarity through difficult times. And, as I said, let's be honest, right now it's difficult times for everybody. So this particular prayer has 3 core sort of components or aspects to it. The first one obviously is the serenity, cultivating that inner peace by accepting the circumstances that are beyond our control. The second aspect of this particular prayer is the courage part. And this is about taking bold action to address that which can be changed. Okay. And then the third thing is the wisdom aspect. And the wisdom aspect is about gaining discernment to understand the difference between that which is beyond our control and that which is within our control. All right. So I have, as I said, a tarot spread that I have created around this Serenity Prayer. I am doing this for the collective. I am doing this for everybody. So that means that there may be some aspects of the reading that do resonate with you, and then there will be some aspects of the reading that maybe don't resonate with you. So take what you want and leave the rest behind. So I'm going to do 5 cards for this particular spread. The cards are well shuffled. The intention is well set. Let's cut the deck and let's lay out our 5 cards. Sorry, I'm navigating many things on the screen. I'm going to put all 5 cards out first and then we shall talk about them. I will tell you exactly what they represent. Oh, I was worried I wouldn't fit them all in, and look, they fit perfectly. Okay, we can spread them out a little bit, that they don't have to be also squashed. Right, shall we get straight into it? So card number 1. This is the source of our serenity. This is what brings us inner peace. Where can we find tranquility in our current situation? And here we have the Ace of Swords. What is the Ace of Swords? The Ace of Swords is about new ideas, new thought patterns, new strategies, okay? So this is our source of serenity. It's all in our head. It's all in our minds. It's all in our thinking. So what brings us inner peace is bringing calm to the mind. How do we bring calm to the mind? Meditation, mindfulness, any kind of activity that just gets you to slow down and gets you to calm down, okay? So we can find tranquility in our current situations by clearing our minds, clearing our heads, and just breathing into the moment, breathing into the now. Card number 2, what needs to be accepted? So what is beyond our control that we need to embrace with grace? And here we have the Magician card. Okay, the Magician card is one of my favorites, okay? It reminds us that we have control, that we have power, that we are in the driver's seat of our own lives. So what is it that must be accepted? We must accept the fact that we are in the situation we are in because of our past actions, because of what we've done in the past. So as much as it is out of our control now, it is the result of our actions that are out of our control. It is the consequences of our actions that are out of our control. Does that make sense to you? So what is beyond our control that needs to be embraced is the fact that we actually somehow, somewhere along the line, we have put ourselves in this situation. We have manifested and created this particular situation that we are in. So we need to understand that we need to get our mind straight. We need to think clearly. We need calmness. We need tranquility. We need to breathe. When we learn how to do that, suddenly we can actually see how our past actions have actually led us into the situation that we're in at the moment. And then we can learn to accept, you know what, this is exactly where I am. I have created this. I have manifested this. Now I'm going to just add in here briefly, okay? When we understand our thinking, when we understand what goes on in our heads, when we understand the way that we perceive life, we understand that the words that we speak, the thoughts that we have, actually is what creates our reality. So, for example, have you ever, like you might work in an office and there's a lot of people in the office, and there's somebody who's just constantly telling you how sick and tired they are of their husband, their wife, their children, their boss, their neighbor, their dad. I'm so sick and tired of this person. I'm so tired of this and I'm so tired of that. Guess what? They're saying those words, sick and tired, so often it eventually manifests in their reality. So when they're currently dealing with something which feels as if it's out of their control, it's because of their thoughts. It's because of the reactions to life. And this is what they have created for themselves. All right, just as an example. We look at card number 3. Card number 3 is what requires courage in our lives right now. So what area of your life needs bold action? What area of your life needs you to be brave? And what area of your life can you assert change? And here we have the Knight of Cups. So I was very excited to see that, just as I was excited to see that one at the end. Knight of Cups, I mean, here he's making a bold gesture of love. He is showing unconditional love in a big way. He's not hiding. He's not being introverted. He's like, you know what? I'm confident. I'm brave. I'm strong. I love with a big heart. I love unconditionally. I love openly. Who does he love? Himself. This is a Serenity Prayer. It's all about us. It's all about us internally. It's not about anything external. This is about us internally, okay? This is about us individually. So this is about you. What requires courage in your life at the moment? You've got to learn to love you. You've got to learn to accept you for who you are. But in order to do that, you have to be bold. You have to be brave. You have to be courageous. Because what requires courage right now is for you to embrace and accept yourself for who and what you are. That's big. That is absolutely big. All right. We look at card number 4. Card number 4 is the path to wisdom. Okay. This is how can you strengthen your ability to discern between what can and what cannot be changed. Now, here we have the Four of Pentacles. Now, can you see how he's holding on to everything? He's holding on to everything. He's got one balancing on his head. He's holding one here, and he's even got one under each of his feet. He's holding on to everything that he has with everything that he is. All right? So our path to wisdom, how do we strengthen our ability to discern between that which we can change and that which we cannot change? But it's about holding on to your truth. It's about holding on to your integrity. It's about holding on to your power. It's about realizing what you need to let go and what it is you need to hold on to. Because again, we human beings, we've got ourselves into this habit of taking on everything, trying to do everything, trying to be good at everything, trying to succeed at everything, and trying to accomplish everything. And we have to ask ourselves, like, what is the point of that? What is the point of that? There is no point to that. We're taking on too much for no reason, for absolutely no reason. Somewhere along the line, there's this kind of thought that's been put on us that if we're not busy and active and achieving and accomplishing and successful, we're actually a failure. And that's not the truth at all. That is absolutely not the truth. But we need to shift our mindset. We need to shift our reality in order to get ourselves into that place. So, the path to wisdom is by recognizing what do you need to hold on to and what it is that you need to let go of. And that is how you strengthen your ability to recognize the difference between what you can change and what you can't change by asking yourself, is this serving me? Is this helping me? Is this taking me closer to my goals, my dreams, and my ambitions? And if the answer is no, stop it. Just stop it, step back, and let go. And finally, a message of guidance. Just a final little bit of inspiration from Spirit. A unifying message or advice from the universe, from your higher self, from spiritual source, whatever you want to call it. And there we have the King of Cups. King of Cups, friends, is the card of, just in very simple terms, control of emotions, control of your heart. And that's why I said I was so happy to see this card and so happy to see this card. We need to get our heads straight. We need to understand that whatever you're dealing with in life at the moment is actually a consequence of your own past thoughts, behaviors, and actions. We need to love ourselves unconditionally. We need to boldly, truthfully, unequivocally love ourselves, accept ourselves, and every day tell yourself how much you love yourself. Every day, embrace that, not from an ego point of view, but from a truth point of view. We need to acknowledge and accept that which we can handle and that which we can't. We need to learn to let go what doesn't serve us anymore. We need to learn to let go that which doesn't bring joy and happiness. And then with our King of Cups, the King of Cups is saying to you, boldly, love, openly, everything and everybody. If there is a situation, a person, or a circumstance in your life that you don't love, that doesn't bring you love, why is it there? Why is it there? Why are you doing that thing? Why are you spending time with that person? Why are you engaged in that activity if it doesn't bring love? You need to pay attention to you. And this is exactly what the Serenity Prayer is all about, friends. It's about accepting the things that you cannot change, the courage to change the things that you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. It's about you. It's about you. It's about holding on only to that that truly matters and letting go of everything else. But it's about paying attention to what is happening here, to what is happening here, and making sure that your actions match the things that are happening here. The King of Cups is saying to you again, pay attention to your heart, pay attention to unconditional love. Make sure that love is the driving force behind everything. Make sure that love, unconditional love of the self and then of others, is the driving force. Nothing else matters. If you're doing something for any other reason other than love, it's not right for you. It's time to let it go. So, friends, I do hope that the Serenity Prayer reading has sort of helped you to just put things into perspective in your life. I do hope that it has helped you to see and to understand your current circumstance, your current reality in a little bit of a different way, and to recognize how important it is to love yourself, because you are fabulous, you are amazing, you are strong, you are wonderful, and you deserve just everything of the best. But if you don't give yourself the opportunity to see, to have, and to just be all that you need to be, you're never going to have it. So make love the most important thing. Let go of the things that no longer serve you. Be bold and brave and courageous in your loving of the self, recognizing that you've got yourself into this place because of your past thoughts, actions, behaviors, etc. And make sure that you are constantly bringing peace, calm, and harmony into your mind. And if you can do that, love is all that matters. I am sending you much love and many blessings. And until we connect again, take care.